Greetings! Before I start, I'd like to say that this video contains spoilers for Hollow Knight and Hollow Knight Silksong that has yet to come out. So please, if you've avoided the spoilers or haven't played the original game, don't watch the rest. To those of you who have seen spoilers, hi! Today I'll be covering a recent Hollow Knight Silksong fan game that has really caught everyone off guard. It's made by a Chinese person. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce their name, but their ad will be down in the description below. So, let's talk about how I actually found out about this. I was on Instagram, as one usually is, going through stories of people I follow, and since I follow a lot of Hollow Knight related artists, I saw a picture of someone in Silksong and I was like, what? How? My mind just went apeshit. I DM'd them and they explained it was a fan game and then sent me a link of a YouTube video. That video will also be in the description below, where you'll be able to find a Google Drive link for the download of the fan game itself. It's free as well as virus free, so it's okay. First, I'd like to cover the game itself, basic mechanics and attacks. The game itself is short, featuring only a lace boss fight said to be the second one, as it takes place what probably is above the citadel, on the what some theories speculate to be the delicate flower flooring. It doesn't bring any new attacks like Hornet Sentinel does with her spike balls, but rather just a regular lace fight we see in the Nintendo E3 demo gameplay in Deep Docks, maybe slightly faster. When you arrive at the battlefield for the first time, Lace greets you by saying, and I quote, "Hello again, my sweetheart," making LaceNet canon. Next time, Lace commands her silk butterflies, or whatever they are, to form a heart for Hornet. In the encounter after that, she makes the butterflies form Chinese letters, followed by Lace saying something in Chinese as well. I don't know what it means though. Those are the only things Lace says before the fight, and after you've seen them all, she just starts fighting you with no dialogue beforehand. I personally think that's such a sweet little detail that just livens up the game. Hornet, as seen in the demo gameplay as well as in the trailer, has the down strike pogo replaced with a diagonal strike, making the aim significantly harder. In order to get to Lace, you have to do a little parkour session, which is at first really hard, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually quite simple. You can combo this attack by doing it multiple times, though it takes a lot of accuracy, but practice makes perfect, right? Hornet can attack upwards, just like Little Ghost, but there seemed to be very little use of that attack in the fan game, as you can only do it when Lace does her jump attack. There's forward dash, that's a starting animation for running in the trailer. Backstep, or rather a reverse dash, an ability that's quite self-explanatory. It's not the same as the one we see in the trailer, but it's quite similar and useful regardless. In the trailer, Hornet falls back and goes in reverse with her weaver legs, which is a really nice and wise detail in my opinion, yet in the fan game it's just a backwards dash. Once you have enough silk, Hornet can also parry an attack, holding her needle and, after being hit, thrusts through the enemy. Grapple Needle, an attack seen in one part of the trailer, where Hornet throws her needle and pulls herself towards it mid-air. In the fan game, she can also use it mid-air but without anything to attach to, so I don't think that's gonna be in the end product. Talking about attacks, Hornet has what seem to be all her abilities we've seen so far. Using a full silk gauge, Hornet can bind, which is the same as focus in the original game, but in an instant she gains 3 masks worth of health. In the fan game, she can also bind 1 mask if enough silk, but not a full gauge, which is, in my opinion, not so great. The concept is great, but you can just risk it a little and get 2 additional masks. It's surprisingly not that hard to get the silk needed for a 3-mask bind. I'd say you bind for 1 mask only when you are at 1 mask of health yourself, just to get out of that sticky situation. Silk reeling around her, an attack we've seen in the original game as well as the announcement trailer. It can be activated only when the silk cage is full. Along with it, we see the needle thrust, which she does in the original game as well as in the trailer. Silksong intrigued lots of fans with the showcase of the new charm system, tools. Here you can see all the tools we've seen Hornet use in the trailer so far, but it seems only 2 of those work in the fan game, the lifeblood syringe and the straight pin. I'm not sure why the other tools aren't working. I'm thinking it would be too much stuff at once. Maybe because a saw blade doesn't necessarily work for Lace's boss fight. As far as straight pins go, you can throw up to 20 of them or use 1 lifeblood syringe and 9 straight pins, which is, in my opinion, the best combo. You save the syringe as a first quick heal when you need it, and then switch to pins and attack her. Hitting Lace with all 20 straight pins makes her go into her second phase, which is a really neat thing. You can spam the straight pins to get her to her second phase and then beat her, or beat her to her second phase and then spam her to death. I'll briefly cover Lace's attacks since the fandom is quite familiar with them. We've already seen all of her attacks in the demo as well as in the trailer, so there's really no need to get into too many details. In her first phase, Lace has the normal 3-swing attack and a thrust attack similar to Hollow Knight's attack. I've come to realize that Lace sometimes doesn't make her last attack, but rather just moves without any swings to trick the player, which is just amazing if you ask me. Making the bosses troll the players is actually quite fascinating. Her second phase gives her 1 more attack, that being a jump and then a diagonal thrust, finishing off with a swing. Again, she can sometimes fake it, so be careful. Lace can also parry as seen in the demo gameplay. It deals double damage and during that time you're unable to move. Third phase has Lace charge her attack and then swiftly attack in the highlighted area. By the way, while she's charging her attack, you can attack her and get a couple of hits in. After you beat her once, the third phase attack gets shockwaves when she lands, making the fight more difficult than it already was. After beating Lace, Hornet points her needle at her, asking when the release date is. Followed by that, Lace asks Hornet if she can change the question. Hornet declines and finishes her off. Other times, Lace only responds with, and I quote, "goo goo goo," and nothing else. Honestly, this game is such a blast. I high-key feel like Team Cherry did this on purpose as a little like update, even though they have no relation to this whatsoever. The fan game's really nicely done, and I like what the person who made this has done with the cute little dialogues between Lace and Hornet. Overall, a good fan game to kill time before Silksong gets released, because as we speak we still don't know when that will be, so anything works. If you have any questions, comment down below. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in another one.